The next session is called How Zoom is Creating the Future of Hybrid Work, Secure, Innovative, and Culturally Diverse, with Eileen Aslaner. She's the head of public sector at Zoom Video Communications. Eileen.
Hello, thank you for having me here. My name is Peter Sany, because you are all expecting Peter Sany. No, my name is Eileen Aslaner. Peter is sick, so I have the work to do that I will present you today. Our presentation, which is prepared from Peter Sany. We will talk today about future work and future business, but we will also talk about our life. We will talk about security, about innovation, about cultural diversity. And as you heard, my name is Eileen Aslaner. I'm head of public sector at Zoom, and I will explain you how we at Zoom create the future of hybrid work. Our working environments are changing, and I think all of us were proud to have our own offices in a fixed workplace, to have the biggest office in our offices. And we went in the office early in the morning and came home early evening or late afternoon and had a virtual family. And during the pandemic, we learned how we can work in another way, going away from the old business trips, coming to video conferencing and using video conferencing instead of traveling. But we changed our fixed workplace from our offices to our home office. We didn't change anything else. That means our processes, our products, and our services stayed unchanged. We tried to wear a 5-year-old kid the clothes from his 7-year-old brother. It didn't work. What we need is hybrid work. We need mobile workplaces, we need integrated video communication, and we need digitized and integrated processes and product services. And this is really very important, because only if we digitize everything and we have a common goal, we can be successful with hybrid work. Recent studies, such as the one from Bitkom, show that employees want to be able to work from everywhere. From home, from holiday home, from a train, from a cafe, wherever they want. Legally, you either work in home office or in office. In order to advocate a better legal framework for mobile working, we have founded a Mobile Work Alliance together with companies such as Credit Partner, Omio, and Dropbox. Office is not a physical place anymore. Your workplace is where you are and where you want to work. And this is really very important, because we demonstrated in the past, through the pandemic, yes, it's true, but that we can do everything what we were able to do in the office in a remote way, in a virtual way. We have faced all the complexities of remote work together, but the results are great. Our customers have built trust remotely. We were able to launch successful new products. We were able to hire globally, which wasn't possible before the pandemic. And the most important development has been the notable increase of productivity that we see if we give our teams more flexibility and more autonomy. And this is really very important for us. So work everywhere, wherever you want to work, and make the best what fits for you. We have to face that our workers and customers want to define and decide themselves where, when, and how they want to work, how they want to consume and buy. I just want you to be honest to yourself and to realize what changed for yourself, how you consume now, how you work now, and how you live now. The last 2 years showed us that it's possible to work in another way, to have more life than instead of having our work-life balance, is what we were talking about. We don't need any work-life balance if we do it in the right way. Workers define and comment the workplaces. Here are some facts and some numbers. 90% of the workers, of the employees, don't want to go back to their offices. And to be honest, I'm the one of them. I don't want to go back to an office where I have to go early morning in the office and come home and to do my homework, take care of my kids. I don't want to do it. And I can really understand that many people also don't want to do it. 80% don't want to have visits from salespersons. And just realize, before we were happy, we felt experienced, we felt well. If the salesperson come to us and wanted to sell something to us because we felt we are important, he's coming to us. And now today we realize it's not needed. No one needs to go to someone else to sell something. It's also possible to do it in a virtual way. 70% want to define by himself how to work and where to work. The last number is, from my perspective, a very important number. 45% of the people are ready to quit their employer if they don't give them the possibility to work hybrid. And this is very important. Why it is important? We will lose our talents. We will lose our talents in Germany if we are not able to change, if we are not willing to change. The hybrid workspace is a continuum. We will have new offices, we will have changes in our offices, but we will still have one-on-one offices, we will still have meeting rooms, we will also have bigger or smaller rooms, but we will also have co-working spaces. So we will give our employees the possibility to work better and more effectively, and to give them the needs, what they need to be more productive. Generation Z demands are more radical. And this is really afraiding me, because they say, 91% of them say technology will be the deciding factor in similar work offers. And if we are honest, we know it, because if you just check the new job offers, you see that we offer technology like a value, like a benefit in our job offers, because we know that the Generation Z needs more technology. They want the latest and sharpest technologies. We all know it. All of you have the best smartphones in the hand. You have all the best iPhones, all the best Samsungs. So all of us want to use the latest and sharpest technologies. And they want to decide where they want to work. And this is something which is also not new. So here's a really great study from Gartner. Gartner shows that the number of the top performance increases by 90 to 55% if we give our teams more flexibility. And this is great. You know, if you know that you can give your employees more flexibility and you will increase the productivity with that, this is something what you can do without changing many things. This is just a small change, to be more flexible, to give the people the possibility to work how they can work the best. To do that, I would like to show you how we solve this hybrid work at Zoom. Here are some tools and features what we use, which helps you to have a better or greater hybrid work experience, like our Zoom whiteboard. With Zoom Whiteboard, you can brainstorm and collaborate on a persistent, digital, and expandable way. In-person and remote teams are able to work together on one whiteboard. And this is time and location agnostic. So if you have people who are working in other time zones, they are also able to work on that. They are also able to put their sticky notes, to use the templates, what you have. And this is a way to work with other teams together, to work with your own team together, and to change something without investing much. AI is also an important role to play when it comes to equity and representation, especially if we think about hybrid workspace. Zoom Room Smart Gallery View has an AI-supported gallery view of in-room participants that gives you a better meeting experience. So you are able to see everyone in the same face. And this makes it easier to communicate with all of them. Another example of how Zoom is investing in representation is the well-known Smart Gallery view with 49 simultaneous views of all of the participants. And they present each participant on the same manner. And this is great. You know, I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, there were so many schools who wanted to use our solution, and the teachers were not happy about it because they were just able to see 7 students on the same time. We changed it. You know, our customers talked to us and we changed it. We did our best to deliver you the best solution you need to be more successful, to be more productive. Till now, we talked about our employers, but we shouldn't forget our customers. And I just want you just think about how you consume today and how you consumed before 2 years. Also, customers want to define and decide themselves where, when, and how they buy and consume. We don't accept anymore to go in a shop and to try 10 clothes if we are able to do it in a virtual way. We don't want to do it because it takes time. We have to drive there, we have to park there, we have to go in and try all the clothes and come back and see, oh, okay, it's not fitting. So we want to have a new way how we can live our life, how we can consume the things what we need. And again, please don't forget, 80% of the people don't want to see any sellers on site anymore. And this is very important, I think. And here we are where what we need. Integrated video communication, digitized and integrated processes, products, and services. Why is it so important? If we don't fit all of these points, we will go back on this home office situation. So we will have still a fixed, perhaps a mobile workplace, but we will have still processes which are not optimized to our new needs. So, change is everywhere and will stay and accelerate. I will show you now some of examples of our customers from different industries, but I just want to remember you what's the most important case with these industries. They have a common goal. All of them want to be more productive, all of them wants to work more effectively, wants to be the best. Here we have I think most of you saw it. We have an example from our politics. European Special Summit has been held with Zoom. And everyone saw it in the TV, in the news. And it was a great experience for everyone, for the users, and also for us as people, as consumers, because we had the possibility to consume something which was not possible before. Even sectors like justice stepped in. Cybersecurity conference has been held with Zoom. And this is great. You know, we see everyone is thinking about how they can be more productive, and they are using our solutions. You know, before 2 weeks, there was another event, and one of the customers came up to me and said, "Are you the Zoom?" And I was like, "Yes, I am. I am the Zoom." And it was like, you know, everyone knows Zoom, and everyone uses it, and everyone likes it. And it's a great experience for me as an employee to say, okay, they are happy about it, that they are using our solution. And it makes me happy because we love happy customers. Education, school, and universities is one of our biggest sector. Why? Because we had to react from today to tomorrow for our K-12 customers. And this was really very hard because, you know, from today to tomorrow, there was a lockdown. They had the possibility or the rules that they have to teach the children from home, but they didn't know how. And we helped, and it made us happy, it made the customers happy. So we all learned how to teach in another way, and the students learned how to learn in another way. And this is really very interesting. Why? I have 2 kids, and on the first day, I remember as my daughter came to me and said, "I don't know what to do," and I said, "I also don't know what to do because I don't know which tools your school will use, Elisa." And then she said, "What can I do?" And I said, "Nothing, you have to wait." And it took at about 1 week till the school decided which tool has to be used and till they knew what to do. But what happened afterward, they tried from one tool to the next one, from next tool to the third tool. And by the end, they ended up with Zoom, and they are still happy user from Zoom. Why? Because it's working. It's working simple, and it's working very, very intuitive. There was a girls' day in Germany, which we also made via Zoom, and it was also great. We had 20 kids who never get an invitation. They just get an invitation from me, and there was written the Zoom linked with the passcode and everything else, but there was nothing which would help the kids to log into this meeting. The only kid which was not able to come in this meeting was my daughter. Okay, and the reason was I forgot her. I forgot to send her the link. So, and that's why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because it's really very simple to use, and everyone is able to use it. Even kids don't ask about it, how to use it, they just do it. Because this is the generation which is coming up, and this is the generation who doesn't want to work as we worked before. Even in healthcare, doctor consultations with video is increasing because of the expectations of the patients. You don't want to go to a doctor if you just have cold. Or if you think you have, for example, an epidemic disease, you don't want to go to the doctor not to be a risk for the others. So that's why the doctor consultations with video conferencing is increasing. And I'm sure that we will get more and more customers with this, in this industry. Finance and insurance advisory is really one of our bigger segments because there are many studies that prove that the companies which use video conferencing solutions for their customers increase their revenue with 15%. And this is a big number, you know. If you hear it, 15% of increasing just using a new tool, just offering something new. And also there I have an experience. Yesterday I went to book my flight, and what happened? There was a possibility from this airline to change, to have a video conferencing instead of calling them. And I hate to call anyone. And I hate even to call my kids. So I want to see them if I talk with them, because I want to see what they are doing, if they are rolling with the eyes, you know. I want to see what they are doing. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try. It wasn't Zoom, but let's give it a try. And I was so impressed. It was so great. It worked. And that's why I say, I, as a consumer, don't want to work in another way. I want to consume in this way. It worked. I was able to change my flight and everything as well. So we'll have our holidays in a safe way. Even the finance industry is getting bigger and bigger. Video banking is now taking off. E-commerce is going on. Shopping via Zoom is possible. So what I want to say is, in each industry, we have the possibility to reach more. But we have to have new environmental factors. We have to take off our work culture. We have to be more trustful. We have to take our security in place. We have to take care of cybersecurity and, of course, of data protection. And these are really very important points. For that, we have a new Zoom version developed for the German market, exclusive in the network of Deutsche Telekom. This offering will combine, Zoom X, powered by Telecom, will combine the innovative Zoom communication possibility and experience with the best technical infrastructure and local services hosted by Telecom in Germany. Two final thoughts. Everyone is profiting from the new workspace. The workers are profiting because they have now flexible working times, flexible working locations, fit for purpose. Businesses is profiting because we have more productivity, we have the access to top talents, and also the society and climate. From the Clear app, open and integrated platform, to Zoom, one kernel for everything. We are only at the beginning. Let's shape the future of the hybrid workspace together, and let's make the world better together. Thank you.